Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankey84 and welcome back to Planetbase. Previously on Planetbase, we managed to land our colonists on the surface of Mars. We got our base set up, and as we expanded, we then were hit with challenge after challenge. From lack of power to lack of oxygen and water and food, and even multiple attacks. But we overcame all of them and even managed to build our first wonder of Mars, the double pyramid and monolith. So that's got us up nice and well. And today, as you may have noticed off there in the distance, a few things have changed. One thing that hasn't changed is we are again under attack. So let's just watch this and make sure we are okay. There's one more there. Someone going to come down and take him on. Okay, he's got pretty far in. Oh, he's not really seemed to be doing much. Oh, no, there you go. No, come on, security, help. Why you just stood there? Right. So he's dead because he just stood there. Right, that's the last one down. And incoming transmission, what's this? Soldiers. Well, okay, down you come. We need to really heal our own up, but we'll get yous down and try and get yous healed up. Now, why that is going on, as I was saying, you will have noticed up here we have expanded a little bit in between episodes. Now that was down to simply because there was quite a bit of fiddliness that needed to be done to get everything in. So yeah, I did it off camera. But just to show you what I've done, we do have the canteen, a multi-dome and a bar set up. And we have our second Wonder of Mars. I know officially there's no such thing as the Wonders of Mars, but if the developers are watching, that would be a really great addition to actually have official Wonders of Mars. Now I do know these pyramids and the monoliths are classed as great works, but to have an actual building that you can build that is classed as a wonder, I think that would it's just something else to aim for. But this one that I have built here is the Circle of Pyramids, and is exactly as the name suggests, a bunch of pyramids in a circle. And inside it I have got 3 spaceports, and we'll just put 2 of them up quickly to high priority, just so we can get them built a bit quicker. But today, what do we have planned for today? Well, one thing I'm going to do is get the starports up the top built, so we can delete these 2, because I have been thinking, yes, I know that's a dangerous thing to do, but bear with me a moment, and we've now run out of medical supplies, so that is not good. But thankfully, that trade ship is. So we will grab them medical supplies, and we'll just trade away a couple of them. There we go. Nice, quick, simple, thank you. Yes, we will delete these because down in the menu here, the original landing pads, you cannot have visitors on them, only colonists and trade ships. So I want to replace these starports with the landing pads, but only once the starports up here have been built. Next, I want to get these 3 rooms filled in, and we'll do that right now actually, before we then go on to expand up into this area here, because, well, at the minute everything is fairly slow because there's so much travel time. So while that starport is being built, has been built, okay, that changes things slightly, because that means now we've got that one built, everything can start coming up there, and we can get rid of these starports. We'll get rid of this one for now. Yes, and we'll connect that to there, because if I try to sell in that one, it won't allow us to get rid of it because this is not connected. And we've lost 2 colonists. Okay, why are we losing colonists? That's not a good sign. And another one. That's 4 colonists now dead. Okay, what is killing? Okay, right, I'm starting to worry now why we've got colonists dying. The wounded soldiers are fine. Right, we've got a trade ship. Let's have a look. More meds. Okay, let's get them in. There's some more med kits coming in, and I think that should be one of the first things we attempt to try and fix today. But first, let's get the canteen built, shall we? Okay, so that is the canteen built, and we now have another transmission. What are you looking for? Right, so there's been an accident. Right, yeah, down you come. And while you are doing that, I will put in the multi-dome equipment. Okay, so that is the multi-dome now under construction, and finally the bar. Right, that's the bar done now. So we will move on to expanding, because we are again out of medical supplies. So yeah, and no, oh, okay, that time it said that they died from asphyxiation. That means oxygen, but I've not had any warnings of oxygen. Okay, right, what we'll do then is, because we do seem to always radiation. Okay, right, there's a lot of people here that are dying for unknown reasons, but thankfully more medicine. Okay, so that's more medkits there. Right, so yeah, so what we'll do here is we will grow, if it'll let me, yeah, right there. We're gonna grow some more plants and medicine here. I'm gonna probably use half it for pure medicine, and then more deaths. This is not starting off too well, but yeah, we'll get half of it will be medicine, the other half food, and then next to it here we're going to build some large oxygen tents. So put one there. Now, if that doesn't help, I don't know what will. So, moving on in a slightly different direction now, we will get our... It's not going to... Oh, yeah, there we go. It will let me put that in there. Okay, so we'll put one lab there. And then we will put... And then we'll put another lab here. Come on, that's it right there. And another trade ship, okay, that's handy. Let's see what you've got. Oh, you've got the onion, right. 400, yeah, I've got enough. Okay, 580. Okay, so that's cost us a fair bit of money and a few small supplies, but that's all overstocked, so we're okay for that. And we will get our next tech in. But back to this area here. We've got the 2 labs there, and I'm going to put another lab, if it will let me. Can I? Let me just, yeah, as close here as I can, because I want to put I want to put a med bay here. There, because everything's going to be coming in this area now, then that med bay, although saying that med bay is pretty far still, but we'll see. In fact, you know what, we'll make 3 med bays once I've seen what this is. Injured miners, we've got a couple, so yes, come on, that's that done. Another med bay here. And at least we're going to have a nice view, these ones, because they'll be able to look out and see the wonders there. And another med bay. So that hopefully will now be producing enough to keep people healed up. And we'll be producing plenty of oxygen. And we can then start looking at producing the basics that we need, because we are struggling to keep up with demand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on for a bit, but for yourselves it will only be a matter of moments, and I will see you back here once either everything in this section here has been built or disaster strikes. Place your bets now which one of them 2 options it will be. And I will see you soon. Okay, and welcome back. And the answer was answer C. Both. Yeah, we have got that kind of built, but at the same time you can see we've run out of power. So what we're going to have to do now is try and solve the power situation, and we've got another one who's died because of lack of food. Right, these seems to be getting hit by a lot of bits at the moment. So what we're going to do is let's get more food into here first, and then we can look at getting power. And just as I say that, we get hit with a sandstorm, so yellow alert to keep people inside. And as I said, we're going to go. Okay, so now we've got them in there. I have put half of that dome is with the medical plants. I have put 3 GM tomatoes and 3 GM onions in there. I've also put some more Martian potatoes in, as well as some wheat and some maize and some mushrooms. So hopefully that should keep our food and medical supplies up. Why are you outside? I said everybody inside. And what's this transmission now? Wounded soldiers. Okay, yep, I know we're trying to get med kits, but you need them. And that can help us out in the long run. Right, power. Can we get our power increased? It's saying we're producing more, so I'm not sure why that it was down. Maybe it's just all the expansion. We'll keep an eye on that. And now what? Right, so once again it is everything that is hitting us. So that was pretty close. Well, from experience we know what's next. So we're going to start by having a second power grid up here. Right, so that should be more power coming in soon. Next is water. So another, no, it's a power collector, and I didn't quite catch how he died, but well, I don't want to trap this room off because we still need to expand. Although if we need to, we can go through the lab, but don't really want to be using lab space up. So the next thing we're going to go to is a storeroom, because yeah, it's not going to let us. Yeah, you can go for now. We can put more in if we need be. 2 should be enough anyway. Right, we're going to go expanding up that way in a moment, but we are running low of everything, so let's get these up as priorities so we can hopefully get back on top of everything, because people are dying and everything is dropping. Okay, where did that hit? I didn't quite see where that one hit then, but we're okay for there. Yeah, food's now starting to be an issue because of the lack of water and lack of colonists looking after them. Trade ship, and oh, okay, that is quite handy. That is the last one. Can we afford it? Okay, so yeah, it's going to be expensive, but once we get it in, that will be every building of every size and everything possible we can build. Yes, I know I've got things in the line to be built. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to start shutting a few parts of this base off, I think. So we'll start with power by turning the radio off and one of them telescopes. We will then, because we're not doing anything down here, we're going to turn off the landing pad. We'll turn off all these. Can't really turn much of this off because everything's on the outside that we need. Right, yeah, what we'll do is we'll turn this area off here. So turn that airlock off, and we're going to turn this room off. What means we can turn that telescope. Oh no, we don't want to delete it. Okay, we do want to delete it, never mind. And we've got one that died of starvation. Right, got all these turned off now, what means we can actually turn off, if I click the correct buttons this time, all of these lasers, because they're not going to be doing anything at the moment. So that should save us some power, which will hopefully mean we won't have to worry for a while. Okay, so that's built there, but we still need this power collector to be built, so it actually gives us power. Okay, so all these have now been built as well, and that's looking good. We are right, yep, out of power, out of water, everything is shutting down. Come on, Mr. Sun, get up so we can at least have power back. Yeah, the sun's up now, so that's okay. What have you got for me? Nothing. Go away. Right. Okay, everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Just everybody dying, power running out everywhere. I'm guessing this is going to be the episode of death and disaster. So much for being on top of everything. But there we go, right, we have got at least some good news. We've now got the Techno achievement. What means there's only one left to aim for. Okay, right, so that at that point we managed to get the power collector in, so hopefully that will start saving up. And we've just got people falling down dead constantly. That cannot be doing us any good. Yeah, there's just no food for some reason. Everybody yeah, we're just not producing the food now because of water. More deaths, more and more, and this is what I was afraid of happening. I knew we shouldn't have pushed it, but never mind. We can turn this around, because the more that people die, the less food is required. So that water, so that will sort itself out really. Yes, I know power's critical, but we're going to get that built soon. Okay, so that's another night out the way and lots of death. And we have no medical supplies, we are low on everything, and well, it's not been a good few days for us, has it? Where is all our supplies? What are you? Trade ship. Have you got anything that can help? No. So, go away. Unless you've got stuff that we can build with, go away. Water is really becoming an issue now. So, is there anything I can get? How much? What will you give me? 2. No, that's not enough. Water tanks built. That's good. Right. Power is okay. Yeah, everything seems to be going completely and utterly wrong. 19, 20. We're actually dropped now under 100, under 90 colonies. Yeah, everyone's just dying way too quick, and we just cannot keep up. I think we're going to have to shut off this half of the base, but then all of our stuff is up here. I don't know what to do. I can't turn this around at the minute. We've got very few supplies to sell. We've got no trade ships coming in. Everything will be fine. We're going to get this done. Yes, I know. How can oxygen... We've got that many oxygen tents, and how can we not be producing power? We ran out of power, that's why. Okay, right. We are down to 72. We are still losing everything. But we will recover. We are going to recover, I'm sure of it. We have to. I just need to get this water under... Right. Let's get rid of these a moment. I know we can put them back in, but hopefully... If we don't put too many things in one go, we might be able to get things built. That could be the issue. We're building too much in one go. Yes. Okay, right. Come on, carry bots. Take them up to these, and then our constructor bots can build everything. That's it. Yes. Yeah. Good. Good. Right, user up here now. Come on. You need one more. That's it. There. Good. You are now building that. Get that built quickly, and then we can have water coming back in. No. We are still short. Okay, trade ship. Have you got any building materials for me? No. You've got food, though. You've got food. Right. How much is all this food going to cost? Do we have enough? It's going to cost a bit, but we need food, so let's get them traded. So hopefully that will help solve our food issue momentarily. And that needs another 3, but there's 1 there. And yeah, no, sorry, but that's been cancelled. Get it up to that. We need this water coming in. And yeah, we have no power again. Come on. We'll get more power in soon. Once this has been built, we'll put the power in. But we're going to go with more solar panels, because solar panels seem to be more reliable. Although you would think it would actually be the wind turbines. No, why have you... Oh, right, yeah, that's it, yeah. Okay. You're built. Yeah, get this built quickly. Come on, come on. Good. And water should hopefully now start coming back in. Right, we have lost nearly half of our starting colonists that we started this episode with. We have a sandstorm. We have water at the bare minimum. And power. How is power doing? We are low on power still. Hopefully the sandstorm will last until morning, but then stop so our solar panels can start to be built. Let's go. So let's get a solar panel in. So take a step back, and as more and more colonists are dying off, I think we should leave it there, because this has been a disaster of an episode. We've had death, destruction. Actually, one thing we've not had is really we've not been attacked, but to be honest, with us dying and losing everything, I don't think anyone would want to come and attack us. We have lost most of our colonists, and things are not looking good. So for now, I'm going to go back and think and plan ahead of what could turn this around. But in the meantime, I've been Sankey84. This has been Planetbase. Thank you for watching. Look after each other, and goodbye.